Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings.
All right, here we are. Project 11, Prior Lake, Minnesota. So, we've got this old bridge, which is, I mean, it's not in terrible shape. It's not in the best shape. We could just slap a coat of paint on it, but the customer is having problems with this. When we get our winters and it's covered with snow, it doesn't shovel easily. They've got this outdoor carpet on it, so you're gonna have ice on it. It's hard to walk over. Really, it's not practical for the customer's needs. Nick had suggested that we make sure that these are full logs, that they're round, just looking like the bridge, and then we'll have maybe like some hand-hewn planks or hand-hewn looking planks going over the top to keep that rustic feel.
I just absolutely love how you have to cross the pond to get to the front door, and that's something I'm so honored that we get to just take and run with. So from here, we're definitely gonna make sure that as you're walking up, you've got stuff that you're gonna be looking at. You're gonna stop yourself on this bridge and you're gonna wanna look down because maybe it's a little deeper there, or you're watching where this stream just sort of disappears under the water and then goes into a deep spot where the fish are coming up. That's gonna be one of our big things that Adam's gonna really help with here, and Aiden, because Aiden is a craftsman too. He's got a lot of experience working with wood and knowing what the engineering of this bridge really needs to be so that we can mimic this same span, keeping it strong. And by doing that, we're going to be able to kind of make the pond a little bit wider in certain spots. So we're going to be here. One of the things we want to encourage our clients, every single one who might see this or is considering going with us, even if you're not going with us and you're working with someone else, don't be afraid to speak up and tell them what's important to you. Luckily this morning, our client pointed out these blue rocks, and they are beautiful, and we wouldn't have gotten rid of them, but she pointed them out to my team, saying how important they were to her because her husband had gotten these rocks. So knowing that, we're gonna wanna highlight this and make sure that it's something that you see every time you walk up onto this water feature. So we're gonna pull these aside, we're gonna put them into their own little pile so that we know where they are, they're safe, and then we're gonna make sure that we're all talking about it as a team to make sure that we incorporate these. We're kind of seeing this look like it's a natural fissure through the water feature where a natural layer of boulders kind of worked its way through when the glacier went through and left this like line almost through.
I think we're going to stick pretty much close to the stream setting that we have here, but those fountains are going to change how we do this. This is just a simple stream that goes down. We want to get some waterfalls in there, get some water action going in there, get some sound emanating to kind of fill this space. We've got a birch tree here that is probably, I would say it's at least 30 years old, and it's been here for a long time while this pond was here. I can go down into the pond and feel right behind the liner a nice big root like this. We don't want to be disturbing large roots, especially if we can help it. I mean, because that really can harm a tree. We want to work with that tree, not against it. So we're going to have to make some plans on how we protect those roots and build around them. As Nick was saying, we've got this little tree over here behind the top waterfalls. He wants to take that out. So we need to make sure that we get an ample amount of dirt for that root ball in order for that tree to have the best chance of survival. Luckily, we're towards the end of our season here. So these plants are going into dormancy, which actually helps us out. You know, midsummer, it could be a lot rougher on them because they're in their growth phase. Right now they're going into their dormancy phase, so they are going to be able to be transplanted a little bit easier. As you can see, we've already got Aiden. He's on the excavator. He's pulling out the old rock, the old liner, taking us back to a 0 point, a scratch point that we can start to build this new pond from. It's really exciting. I can't believe that we're here, we're finally doing this, and it's gonna come together wonderfully. So stay tuned, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the good things. Keep following along for more.
That's it. End of day one is in the books, and it's time to move on to tomorrow and get excited about day two. And then Friday we might break into 2 teams where one of us heads out to Project 12, and then some guys will stay here working on rocking this in. So stay tuned. You might want to keep watching.
Welcome back to day number 2 on Project 11. We had a great day yesterday. We were able to get a bunch of plants up, saved off to the side so we can put them back in once we're done. Aiden, Nick, and Jake were able to get part of the old pond ripped up. We've taken that out. We've actually filled their dumpster once. They're coming to pick it up, drop another one off for us. Now we need to come around, get the rest of this all torn out. I've got a tree that we got to pull up, and then we can start to rework the earth and get it set for what we're going to put in.
I like that Adam put it here because as we talked about this bridge, we talked about how important it is to me to have the fish be able to swim all the way underneath you. The previous build, it's almost like they stopped the deep spot, and it kind of prevents the fish from feeling comfortable going all over right under the bridge. So I really want to make those fish really want to interact with you, and by doing a deeper area where you're going to be feeding them, they actually get more comfortable coming up to you because they know they can retreat when they're scared. So I love where you got that first mark. From there, we're going to see what 35 feet takes us this way, and then we'll be able to kind of spray out our ornate design.
Good morning. It is a brisk and chilly morning here in Prior Lake, Minnesota, and we are getting started on day 3 of Project 11. We've got a lot ahead of us. Yesterday we were able to get everything cleared out of the old basin and get some new soil moved in. We had some rain last night, which really helps us pack down because we've got a lot of sand, so that's going to help kill the dust, settle things down. Today we're going to start getting everything raked out, get all the rocks out of here, and then hopefully we'll get to laying our liner down and get that started on the pond section. But first, the bridge needs to go. Again, every day we take it out and we put it back at the end of the day. Why? Because this is the main access for the customer to their home. So this has to be here when we're not. So that's what we're on to next, and then we'll start raking out the bottom, getting all the rocks out, and like I say, we're looking to get liner down today.
So we're getting ready to put the liner in. It is a 25 by 50 liner. We gave ourselves extra liner to play with. I'm really excited to build this way, so I can't wait to show you guys what we're going to be doing. Again, we thank you so much, Mr. Feldner. You've taught us just tons, not just us, but the whole entire CAC group. If you were in our region, we would definitely vote for you for CAC of the year, brother. You're so helpful. So we're going to try building a lot like he does. Instead of backfilling with gravel, we're going to backfill with dirt behind the liner. So I'm excited to see what that turns into. So keep watching as we're going to be able to start placing big boulders underneath fabric and really protecting that liner. We're going to show you how we do that. Good morning, everyone. Nick the Pond King here. We are working on so many fun things right now. It's really pretty exciting. We have our painting vehicle getting wrapped, so I'm really excited to show that off. You know, we started a YouTube channel for Minnesota Paint King, so we're also excited for the possibilities of what that'll do. So if you are a fan of ours, go subscribe to Minnesota Paint King, because Mark has 15 years of experience painting, and he's awesome. He's got great advice, great tips, and he's going to teach you a little bit about his process so that when you attack your painting projects, you can make it look like a professional had done it. Today I was picking boulders down here at Rock Hard Landscape Supply in Farmington. I had Boulder Dan meet me. You know, he's almost like a part of our team. We've been working with him for over 9 years now. So if you're watching this episode, thank you. We're enjoying having you guys with us. We love what we get to do for a living. We're very glad we have everybody here on our team. We're grateful for our teammates. We're grateful for our customers. We're grateful for you guys following along and enjoying. We are just very grateful. So to all of our clients, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to earn your trust, the opportunity to create for you. We know that this isn't something you can grab and pull off the shelf and say, this is what you're getting. We highly are aware that we're asking you to trust us, and we take that very seriously. And then to us, it's an honor and a privilege and a responsibility to continue to earn that trust that you give us. If you're watching this, thank you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. We're gonna give you awesome content, and you might stumble upon a little rant like this where I just go on a little tangent about enjoying my life, enjoying what it is I get to do, and encouraging you to do the same.
We've got a couple rocks set in. Over here we essentially have made a tier out of, because this is all sand, so we're manufacturing our tiers with either rock or gravel. So set the rock in backfill or set the rock in front fill with gravel. So we'll be doing a little bit of both. Him and I are super stoked at how it's turning out, and we're making a lot of progress, and I can't wait to show Nick, and I can't wait to show you guys once I put this liner back. So it's been a productive day. We're prepping for rain. And in that rain day, we're going to also take advantage of it by working on the bridge, which again, we hope to try to emulate the log cabin look with that if we can pull that off. We will do our best, so stay tuned. We got a lot more to show you.
All right, so we're working on setting up our intake bed, continuing to rock in the pond. Got a little destination boulder over there. But right now we're really trying to plan where we want that intake bay to make sure that everything is flowing the way we want to. Really happy with what got done while we weren't here last week, or while I was not here. The rock work is just beautiful. Let's go take a look at some of that real quick. We are Pond King Water Gardens, where we create living works of art, 1 yard at a time.
What now? What?
Yeah, you just gotta smile is all. You just gotta...
I am smiling.
That's looks like it hurts.
Welcome back to
that one actually. Yeah, that one actually looks like it. Take 3.
All right.